Hello and welcome to Wild Heart Yoga Holistic Healing for today's yoga flow for strength, flexibility, and balance. Let's begin today in a gentle child's pose, sinking the glutes back to the heels. Legs can be together or spread apart a little bit as you walk the hands forward, allowing that chest to sink down towards the mat. Inhaling deeply as you invite relaxation into the body, and exhale fully, feeling yourself grounded to the earth beneath you. Just finding presence in this moment, perhaps setting your intention for today's practice. And when you're ready, on your next exhale, begin to roll forward, rounding through the spine, coming to a tabletop. Drop the belly as you inhale, looking up toward the sky. Then exhale, leading with the hips as you round back down to child's pose. A few more times like this. Inhaling as the chin tucks toward the chest, rounding forward to tabletop. Dropping that belly, looking up, and exhale, sinking back to child's pose. And inhale, rounding forward, head following last, dropping the belly, and exhale, leading with the hips, rounding back down to child's pose again. One last time. Inhale as you round forward through every vertebrae, dropping the belly, looking up toward the sky, and exhale. Last time, sinking back down for child's pose. Now go ahead and roll back up to tabletop, tuck the toes, and lead with the hips as you press yourself into down dog. Now this time, as you inhale, round back into that tabletop, but leaving the knees hovering just above the floor. And exhale, push it back to down dog. Inhale, rounding forward, knees hovering off the floor, pressing onto the toes here. And exhale as the heels drop back down, leading with the hips back to down dog. 2 more times like this. Inhale, rounding forward. And exhale, following the breath as you press back to down dog. Last one, rounding forward, knees hovering on those toes. And exhale, drop the heels as you press back to down dog. Wonderful job. This time, as you inhale, go ahead and round forward all the way to our plank. Exhale for chaturanga. Inhale to up dog, staying here for just a moment. And go ahead and drop the right hip toward the ground, looking over the left shoulder. Breathing in deeply. And exhaling, feeling tension melt out of the body. Wonderful. Come back to neutral. And now go ahead and drop the left hip, looking over that right shoulder. Again, inhale deep into that belly, our dantian, that space between the belly button and the pubic bone. And exhale, sighing it away, returning to neutral. Lift the hips, coming back into plank, and then press yourself back into down dog once more. Inhale as you reach the right leg up for 3-legged dog. Then gently begin to stack the hips, bending at the knee. And let's start taking some hip circles in the forward direction. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now gently allow that foot to begin to release behind your back, finding our wild's thing. Holding it for a moment, hips are lifted high. And exhale as you begin to drop the hips to the ground, Left arm is reaching between the legs. And inhale as you lift back up, arm reaching overhead. And exhale, back down. Inhale, lifting high. And exhale, dropping the hips down. 2 more times. Inhale, lifting the hips, reaching, feeling a stretch through the whole body. And exhale, lowering back down. Last one, lifting up as you inhale. And as you exhale, this time, bring your right leg stacking on top of your left, finding our side plank. If you need an easier variation, you can place that bottom knee on the ground. To take it up another notch, you can take your tree pose, or to make it the most advanced, try grabbing your big toe with the peace fingers and extending that leg for our star plank. Inhaling deeply, finding focus, finding balance, finding a drishti point, a point of focus if you're having trouble. One more deep breath. And as you exhale, plant the right hand back to the mat, finding your regular plank. And go ahead, inhale as you bring your right knee to the right elbow. And exhale as you press back into 3-legged dog. Again, inhale, either bringing the knee to the elbow again, or to take it up a notch, you're going to place that leg on the right tricep as you begin to bend the arms, straightening the leg, and you can either keep the back foot on the ground here, or to take it up a notch, see if you can lift those toes, finding your balance here for 3, 2, and 1. Wonderful job. Plant that foot back down, stepping back into your plank. Take one deep breath into the dantian, and exhale fully. Now as you inhale this time, begin to press through the shoulders, taking a scapula push-up. Exhale, allow the shoulders to sink back. Inhale, drawing the scapula, feeling that separation between the shoulder blades. And exhale, release it. Inhale, pushing up. And exhale, releasing to your chaturanga this time. Inhale to up dog, and exhale, releasing back to down dog. Wonderful job. Hold it here for just a moment, taking any movement that feels good for your body. Inhaling deeply. Look forward, and as you exhale, step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale as you fold forward. Inhale, bending the knees, rolling up one vertebrae at a time to standing, bringing the arms overhead, and exhale, diving back down for forward fold. Take a moment here, just bending one knee at a time, then the other, taking as much or as little movement here as feels good for you. Inhaling relaxation into the body, and exhaling stress and tension leaving. Great job. When you're ready, plant the hands to the mat, step or hop back into your plank, and press yourself back into down dog. Inhale the left leg up for 3-legged dog this time. And once again, begin to stack those hips and make some circles in the forward direction. For 1, 2, 3, and 4. Wonderful job. Slowly begin to release that foot behind you, finding your wild thing once again. Holding it for a moment, feeling that stretch through the whole body. Exhale, lowering the hips to the ground, reaching between the legs. Inhale, lifting high. And exhale, lower it down. Inhale, pressing back up. And exhale, releasing. Inhale, lifting the hips high. And lowering back down. Last one, inhale as you press up. And once again, when you're ready, find your side plank. Right hand is planted on the mat this time. And again, you can take your modified variation here, a regular side plank, the tree variation, or the most advanced is to grab that big toe with the peace fingers, extending the leg, taking our star plank here. Inhaling deeply, finding focus, finding balance, and exhaling fully. Take one more, a deep inhale. And as you exhale, release the foot now, finding your regular plank, making sure the hands are stacked just below the shoulders. As you inhale, press through the right toes, bringing the left knee to the left elbow this time. And exhale, pressing it back for three-legged dog. Now again, as we inhale, you can just bring that knee to your elbow. If you want to challenge yourself today, bring that leg over the left tricep as you bend your arms, extending the leg, pointing the toes, maybe lifting that back foot up off the mat if you can. Feel free to pause the video if you want to take some more time to work on this. Inhale deeply and exhale. Great job. Go ahead and release the feet now, stepping back into plank. Take one deep breath. As you exhale, lower into chaturanga. Inhale for up dog and exhale back to down dog. Bend the knees, look forward, and hop toward the center of the mat. We're going to take our crow pose now. So go ahead and push off the toes, lifting the knees as high to the back of the triceps towards the armpit as you can. And begin to slowly lift one foot off the ground, then the other, as you lean forward onto the hands, maybe placing a block under the forehead, if this is new to you and you're working on the balance still. Inhale deeply, finding your focus, finding the balance. Exhale fully, letting go of tension. Take one more deep breath. And see if you can either step or hop back into plank or maybe right into chaturanga. Great job. Inhale for up dog. And exhale back to down dog. Take a breath or two here. Taking a moment to catch your breath. And when you're ready, step or hop to the center of your mat and make your way into a wide-legged sitting position. Here you want the legs as wide as they can be, with making sure the feet and knees are staying pointed up and not leaning forward. Inhale, finding length in the spine. As you exhale, begin to bend toward the right. Left arm reaching overhead. Inhaling deep into that side body, those intercostal muscles. And exhaling, letting tension leave the body. Tuning in, noticing how your body is feeling. One more deep breath. And as you exhale, come back up to a seated neutral position. Inhale, finding length in the spine once more. And exhale, taking it to the other side, bending toward the left now. Arm reaching overhead. Again, breathing into those intercostal muscles, that whole side body. Exhaling fully, feeling tension, resistance melt out of the body. One more deep breath. As you exhale, slowly come back up to a neutral spine. Maybe closing the eyes, taking a minute to just turn inward. Inhale one more time, spine growing tall. As you exhale, this time fold forward from the hips, keeping a straight back. If you have low back pain, stay here. If you can go further, inhale again, and as you exhale, allow the chest and the forehead to melt towards the mat. Feeling this nice release of the low back and the inner thighs. Again, just noticing what's happening for you in your body or maybe in your mind. Noticing the effects this practice has had on you. And feeling gratitude towards yourself for taking this time to honor your mind and your body in this way. Take just about 2 more controlled breaths here. As you exhale, begin to gently roll the spine back up 1 vertebrae at a time, and maybe just take an easy seat position at the center of your mat. Let's take 1 more breath together as we inhale, reaching the arms up toward the sky, and exhale, hands to prayer at heart center. Thank you so much for joining me for today's class. Congratulations, you finished. If you enjoyed this video, please do me a huge favor and give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel to stay up to date with all of my latest classes. Subscribing and liking videos are 2 of the best, easiest, and free ways to support this channel. Though if you feel led to support monetarily as well, I do accept class donations via Cash App and PayPal, and those links are in the description below. Thank you so much for joining me again for today's class and for whatever ways you choose to support this channel. I will see you soon. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.